In this video you will learn how to send the emails using the springboot and SendGrid services. So let's open the Twilio SendGrid main page, sendgrid.com. So let's click on try for free and give your email ID and password for sign up, and they will ask about something, tell us about yourself, fill the basic details and click on get started. Now once the sign up is completed, now let's go down and click on settings and click on API keys. You need to generate API keys, so create API key. In here provide any key name, you can give any name, and API key permissions I will give the restricted access, and what access that API key should have is mail send. I need to search mail send. Mail send. For now I only need to send the mail, so that's why I'm checking that mail send. Now click on create and view. Now API key is created. Let's copy that API key and store it in application or properties. This project is created already, a simple Spring starter project. Click on done. Now let's go to that setup guide. Under the profile you can see setup guide. Open that setup guide and you need to verify your email to finish your account setup. So just type your email ID and the verification mail will come from the Twilio SendGrid. So just verify that email ID. Okay, now later you need to create a sender identity in order to send the emails. So just click on sender identity and create a sender. Here you need to fill all those details. It will ask name and email address and address, everything. Here also you need to verify that email ID also. I am just sending that recent verification email. I got the email, I am just verifying. Verified. Let's refresh. Here you can see that sender identity is verified, sender mail ID is verified. Now let's check the integration document. Click on web API and choose web API. Here you can see the different languages you can choose. I'm choosing Java. We created the API key and we need to add the dependency of the SendGrid. This is code to send the messages. Email from email, subject to, and the content, and finally they created the mail object with all those values. And this is creating the object by passing that API and creating the request. Endpoint is mail/send and just calling that API request and get the response. So let's go to the Spring Tool suite. Now let's write the key name as SendGrid.key. Now let's create one class for controller, Twilio email controller, in order to handle those requests. Direct control annotation and the post mapping, send email, and we need to write the method send email, and here we need to pass that a request. We'll write that one later, just now write a return null. Now let's create one more class for the service where the actual method we need to write. So we implement the actual method in the service. I create the email service.java class, make it as a service by using the service annotation, and here I'm created a simple method send email. Now let's create one more class to config not SendGrid. So SendGrid config. So make it let's write annotation at that configuration. So that means it has a one or more beans. Now let's get that key from the application.properties file by using the that value annotation. So private string key. Now that key is stored in this variable key. Now let's add a dependency. I just set the Maven dependency SendGrid for Java. So I will provide this link in the description. Just copy that dependency and paste in pom.xml. As you can see, com.SendGrid version is 4.7.1. Now it will downloading all those dependencies. Now let's create a bean method which will return object by passing that key as a parameter. By taking the key as a value, so return new SendGrid object which will take the key value from the application properties. Just save. Now go to the controller. Now we need to create a one more class to store all those body request body. So I'm creating one more class called email request class. So here I'm creating the three variables, to subject and body, and also creating the getters, setters and constructors as well. So I created. Now let's write the code in email service.java. Now let's get that object of SendGrid by using the auto-add annotation. I changing that method return type as a response from the SendGrid package. Now email request. Yeah, this is a code given by that SendGrid. So I just copied here. Now we need to change the from email to email. Now I am hard coding my email ID as a from email, and the subject we get that as a email request from that signature. So I'm just taking email request dot get subject, and to as well email request dot get to from the object, and the content as well. For the content we need to pass the two values. One is the first is a type and the second one is a value. Type is a text slash plain, and the value is email request dot get body that we created in the email request class. Yeah, now it's good. Everything is same, and the endpoint is mail slash send. Now let's change that object API request, and we created the request, and we are calling the API and return the response. Okay, save that file. Now let's go to the controller. Now get the email service object using the auto-add annotation. This is called dependency injection, and call that method email service dot send email. Yeah, email. Okay, we need to add that request body at the request body. Email request. Here that method will return the response. So I am changing that to response. Then we can get that status code from that response object. So I'm just checking that response code is 200 or 202 in if condition. Based on that, we are returning that message like send successfully and HTTP status okay. If not, we are returning failed to send and HTTP status is not found. So this is the method. Yeah, let's check that send mail in the email service.java. Yeah, everything is okay. It will receive the email request object and it will send that. Okay, let's relaunch the application. Yeah, this is a API tester I am using. You can use Postman also. It will work the same as this API tester. So I'm just click the send. Here you can see 500 something is let's check. You can see in the console Java null pointer exception. It email controller dot Java line number 26. Maybe the response is null. Here I forgot to store the response. Okay, let's store the response and return the response. Okay, now it should work. Now again relaunch the application. Here I'm passing the body as a 2 and subject and the body. Now let's send and the response we got 200. Here you can see send successfully. Actually it should come in the inbox. For me I'm trying lots of emails. It went to the spam email, so let's check in the spam. Here you can see that mail. Let's try changing the body. Second email, click on send. Yeah, actually when I change the two email to another email, I received the email to inbox only, but for this email only I'm receiving the mails to spam folder. Okay, yeah, this one is also working fine. Now we received the two messages successfully, and I will provide that entire code link in the description. If you learned something from this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.